Yo, yo. So let's open up live here. Let's see. Happy 404 day. I'm going to be kind of walking through, I guess.
Tight.
How fun this thing could be, you know. Are there any empty banks on this? I might have to delete some stuff. So let's cancel that. Let's go through. You could probably use this bottom bank here. I'll just delete. So now that one's empty for record, and I'll delete this one too. Delete this one, and delete this one. And so now on this G section, these are all empty. Looks like this was all just kicks anyway. So what I'm going to try to do here is we'll sample something out of here. We used that one yesterday. Let's go. I'm just looking for something cool to sample. So yeah, I kind of like that. So I want to click record. And now that should be, but notice it's got a pretty long until it starts. So to fix that up, I'm just going to go in and do the start. Still not exactly starting when I wanted to. So let's I'm still in that. So let's delete that and we'll just record it a little faster. So basically record. And this is just a C sharp here, so. So now I should be able to So now I might want to make this into a pattern. And I don't know why I changed. Sorry, I'm fumbling here a little bit. Wondering why. Kind of forgot how to get this. So if I turn gate off, I think it'll just loop it. Maybe I want to end it. So yeah, if I want to record this into a pattern. Well, anyway, we're doing something here. So let's. So all I'm going to want to do here is probably just grab. I'm going to want to start. So we could set the 1-1 here. Go in there. And now we're very much going to want to cut this. And so now that's matched up with our beat PM. And what I can do change this to 120 here. Quantize. Oh, I see. Because I'm not in pattern mode. So now I can turn this on. Quantize here. I'm gonna make it for 16th notes. Oops. And now got our little So I like that. So now I'm gonna go in to do my pattern select. It's just that first one. And so let's load this in. Turn this on. I don't know why it doesn't duplicate the new. It's only 2 bars, so it should be pretty easy. And as long as that, so we got to just start our 1-1 here. Huh. Yeah, we just want it to go to there. Might even back to the desktop. And so I'm actually going to make that my bass. They say never put reverb on on bass, so that's why I'm doing it. And so, take it off.
Yeah, yeah.
So we already kind of messed with this one, but why not mess with it again? So 9, it's on fuzz. I want to take it to vinyl sim's always really cool. I'm going to try to hit that in there at some point. I might even, let's see what else we got on here. Octave, I think, is pretty crazy. Radio tuning? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's got that crazy noise on it. I see. This is... That's kind of cool. So let's see. So we're remixing a song that we just did. Woo! So I think I wanted this on the 1, so we'll set the 1 there. Then I think everything else will fall into place. Mess with the beat repeater in there. Sounded pretty wonky. I might get rid of this first part, but I like what we got going on here. Try a sub sound here. Making this 4 bars here. Fold this down just so I can get out of the draw mode here. I just want to. Oh, that's not how you gotta do that. Okay. That's fine. We want a loop, but we want it to go full. Okay, so this. So I'm just kind of trying to get something underneath here, so I'm just trying this bass. Muddy this up a little. Anyone ever needs really weird music produced, I'm your guy. This sounds fucking really weird now. So I just had it in this Korg synth here, which is just me playing a chord. So I'm liking how this sounds a little bit. So we'll double this up because we can always shorten it. And try to do some arrangement. Let's have the beat come in here. Probably most of the stuff come in there and just start with the... So probably actually something more akin to this. Ooh, that's something. Alright, let's save this as sample flip. Happy 404 day to everybody who's tuning in to the stream here. That always happens without fail. Got a nice little beat here. Let's export this. Date is 4/4/20. Boom. And we're just going to do a quick Touchdesigner animation for this one. All right, loads up our default, so we're going to call this sample flip. Oop. And let's have some more fun with noise. That's how we made that other one. This time, we don't even need to go into 3D. We'll just use noise to make something cool. So I'm animating it. You just write in this Python code abstime.seconds. I've never tried it, but I bet you could even do minutes. No, I guess it only works with seconds. I don't know. Get this, which looks great. Want to make sure all the output stuff is configured. One thing right off the bat, you start with just monochrome noise. If you want to add color, you just click this button here. I'm gonna want to make the period giant, maybe not that big. Yeah, and I mean that already to me is like a cool animation, which is what's so impressive about all of this stuff. It's just how beautiful some generative stuff can look. So it seems to like kind of swirl it together, adds more of that gray. And yeah, I'm gonna want to slow it down so you can multiply it by something like that. Really slow it down. Could also do this, which is great little tool here, channel mix. And I could make it so that this one is just red and blue. And then maybe I load up another one and change, you can change the seed to 2 and it'll be totally different noise now. Now I have 2 of them. And what you can do is I could have this one just be, have some of that green. Now using a composite, what will multiply? That'll just darken it. But if I do like a difference, no, definitely negate. So if I do negate, kind of get this, 2 of them together, which looks pretty nice. And we can go in and change, you know, the period of this, that'll have dramatic change on it. Maybe go to 9, so it's a little smaller, or even 8. You're starting to see more stuff. Oops, 7 maybe, or 6. And different comp modes too will have radically different results on the look. Ooh, that actually looks really cool. So then maybe you want to get that back to kind of the colors that we were originally. See, now it's got some details in there. And like I said, you can continue to kind of play with the noise over here and it'll have drastic effects on the look. So that might be something that I do, is just have this, you know, just kind of go back and forth between this mode and then bringing it, maybe not all the way to 0. I like it to get it around this number here, 0.28. So what I might do there is just drop in a nice little filter oscillator here. And instead of having that math go from -1 to 1, we'll go 0.28 to, I guess how this can go as high as it wants, to 4 really. And we'll go and turn that frequency to like way down and put this on a null. That will now be controlled by this little guy. So it'll have some built-in motion to it. Maybe we want to make it just a little faster than that. So now it's going up. It's giving us this kind of look. So another thing, I might throw a level in here. Or even, see, now it's down at the lower part of the thing, and now it's going back out of it. So maybe we'll have that go even a little faster, down to 0.1, so we can see that change happen pretty regularly, or even, yeah, because that's a cool effect when it goes in and out of that. Another thing we might want to do, well, now it's going a little too fast, so 2.5 is probably right in that range. You could throw a filter on there, kind of smooth the motion out a little bit. But yeah, that looks pretty cool to me. I do like, this is what I love about Touch, is how easy it is to start to get really into some crazy kind of noisy texture stuff. I was just seeing what some of these color stuff will do. We can boost the value and the saturation here so it's a little brighter. Another fun thing to do with this would be maybe chroma key out. So this will take stuff out of it. So you can see now I've taken a lot of that out. Now if I wanted to run something under this, it's really easy to, and I could take, you know, anything, like we could have this run under it. It really creates kind of a dynamic. It's got two noises now, with this one chromaing over the top. So yeah, I actually do like the look of that. Another thing I might do, and this is, now we're going real old school. We'll go into here. I have some components I've built. Border Alpha being one of them. You could use this one too, but this, you can run this in here and you'll see. First you put in your res of your file. So 1080 by 1080, and now it's already providing me kind of a nice border. Say I wanted to increase that, and I used to do this on a lot of my pieces back in the day. Let's do like 400. And I could even corner that in, make it a circle, or you know, something along those lines. Change the color if I want, just something that'll just work really well with this. Actually like that kind of mustard. Yeah, and then I would render this out as a daily render in here, and we'll call this sample flip. Ooh, I should save my file too. Daily renders. This one's called sample flip. Got to clean up in there a little bit. We'll get back to that later. So this is all ready to go. We'll call this 1 and start. Now I'm rendering in real time out. It's kind of cool. And what's awesome is I've set it up in such a way that I can also go through and add all kinds of changes to it pretty easily. So if I want to, instead of plugging this in, I could plug something else in underneath. I could also turn this down a bit so there's more of the top stuff. And then in here we could go back in and change this color again to something different. How about green? And now we'll go in and we'll do that as number 2. Kind of a throwback. I used to do a lot more stuff in this vein. I guess I'm getting a little bit more advanced, but it's always good to revisit some old techniques and just kind of messing around. You can also change the style of chroma key you're working in. That one didn't do it, but different ones will have drastically different effects basically. And let's plug this guy back in. Let's see. And maybe for our third border here, we will do a something like that. I love that you can render it in real time, so you can just sit here and it's creating the movie right there for me. One of the super powerful features of Touch. So let's get out of that. We'll open up Premiere here. Like I said, happy 404 day to everyone out there. If you're on the fence about getting a 404, I would just not even question it for 1 second. It's been the most fun. I got mine on my birthday this year, and I haven't looked back. Like, I don't. It's, you can use it everywhere. It's portable. It takes batteries. It can record stuff. It is just. I run all my stuff through it now. It's just. It's a real game changer. So I had to come on the stream and do a little bit, even though I'm fumbly. There's people who can crank out entire beats using this thing and don't even go into a program like Ableton or Fruity Loops or anything like that. They just do it all from from inside of the machine, the SP404, which is crazy. It's nuts. I mean, these people are insane. So sample flip. Oh, and it looks like it's perfect length. So we'll want to change it to this one. That's where this guy needs to go. And we'll end the beat a little short there. Audio transitions, crossfade. Now you see how all this gets done. Even on the days, today was a day I was like, I don't know if I should stream, but then I saw everyone posting about the 404 day, and I just had to stream. So we're keeping it going, keeping the streak alive. Cool. Nice. Stays interesting throughout. Probably a little bit too long, to be honest. So I might fade it out sooner. 'Cause people just don't have attention spans at all. Like, almost 20 seconds is enough. So I'm just chopping this down to 20 seconds. Perfect. Render this out. I've got my special Instagram, which your target is 3.5 Mbps, max 4.0 Mbps, audio AAC 160 kbps, 44 hertz mono. Use VBR 2-pass, progressive, and then frame rate 29.97. That's the trick. And then basically whatever Premiere renders out is how it'll look on Instagram. They don't end up having to compress your file because you've set it up so you will not go over their allotted amount of size that they allow basically for. So let's see what this looks like. Hopefully it didn't destroy it too much. Looks good to me. All right. Well, like I said, happy 404 day. Hopefully this inspired someone else to get working on music, producing, whatever you're trying to do, wherever you're watching this stream. You can always hit me up, email, DM, chat, whatever. I'm always here ripping through another daily render. So you'll see that on Instagram tomorrow, and I'll be back again tomorrow. We're doing another live stream. Like I said, you never know what program I'm going to open up. I've been doing Fruity Loops, Touchdesigner, I've been doing Blender, I've been doing Ableton, so you never know. I have a friend who's telling me I should get down with some Unity, so maybe we'll be doing that. But I also wanted to do some projection mapping type stuff, and then I don't even know if you can see it, but I got one of my art pieces hanging up on the wall now. Made the studio a little bit more, got a little bit of color in there. So thanks again so much for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.